I want you to lift up from the pelvic floor, pull your belly button into your spine, press into your heels to pull together. Now let it just open about 75% of the way and then exhale, squeeze back in. Beautiful. Last 5. Out and together. Good. And bend back wide. Keep those elbows in tight by your ears. We're here for 7. Good. Keep that nice hinge forward for 6. Keep the ribs closed for 5. Big exhale here. Now make sure as we open up, don't arch through that back. It's just your hips are at access point. Little suck back in. We're here for 7. Over here for 7. 4. Exhale. 3. 1. Rest. Oh my goodness. Lunge down. 1 scooter. Lift your left toes up if you can here. Good. 5. 4. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. We don't want to round into it. Really good there. And then open up all. Getting deep into your transverse abdominals. Down just a little bit. And lift right back up. Good. For 7. Now you got it. For 6. There you go. For 5. There you go. It's really tough, right? It's a lot. It's like all through the triceps as well and deep into the core.
I need to get better at handstands.
Hands are going to hang long for the first second, then you're going to come up into that nice diagonal with your body. You're just going to make it a parallel line and just start to row up. Use your glutes, come into a nice long line, row yourself up. Yes, there you go. Do as many as you can here. Big exhale. Squeezing shoulder blades down your back. Good. Now drop your butt down into that V. Now nice little stretch here. Beautiful. Inhale to drop down into that V. Last one. Exhale. Create a long spine. Beautiful. Squeeze your heels towards your butt a little more for these last 2. And 1. And slowly come out. Tough, right? But
It was fun.
Yummy. Welcome back. I was umming and ahhing vlogging this week, honestly, because I was like, is it going to be really boring to just see yet another week in London? But I decided to because I kind of just was in the mood to. Plus, the whole kind of reason we came back to London in the first place is to kind of like, well, kind of like the original plan for this trip was to just like do 2 to 3 weeks in London and just kind of like feel like we're spending the Christmas season here and just almost like live. Obviously not, but like pretend that we're just locals. And then because we were over here, all the way over here, we were like, might as well go to Edinburgh for the first time. And a quick trip to Paris to go to Disneyland and just like experience Christmas time in Paris. So it kind of just turned into like more of a trip. But originally it was just going to be London. We're also going to New York next week because we were like, again, we're all the way over here, might as well do New York and then go home from New York. So yeah, if you're wondering why we're back here for another week, it was kind of like the original plan to spend as much time here as possible. And a whole nother reason, the original thought of why I wanted to come around this time of year to stay in London for so long was because one of my best friends, Maddie, who obviously you've seen, has just moved here and I wanted to spend time with her. So if anyone was like, why are you back in London? Yeah, I was just kind of like, is it boring? Not that we're doing nothing, like we've got a few exciting things planned for the week, but this week is more so, instead of like doing many touristy things, we're more so kind of like pretending that we live here for the week, which I'm very excited about because I have this huge pool and I've always had it even before I came to London ever. I have this pool to live here and every single time I arrive back here I just feel somewhat at home. So I don't know if like in a past life if I lived in England or something, or there's just something about this country that I just feel a very strong connection to. I don't know, that might sound weird. So yeah, we're here for another week before we go to New York, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, we don't have any really set plans. We're going to a West End musical tomorrow night, which I'm really excited about, and then we're gonna go to Winter Wonderland one night. But yeah, other than that, spending a bit of time with Maddie. She's moving into a new place, so I think we're going to like help her set up her Christmas tree and have a bit of like a Christmas night in with her, which I'm excited about. I haven't talked about my Pilates class this morning. Oh my gosh, it was actually the most insane Pilates I've ever done in my life. It was a private class, which I've never ever done, and not that I would say I slack often in a class. Like classes usually make you push harder than you do when you're alone, but being private, like I couldn't stop. Not even just like because she was like, you can't stop. Like she definitely was like, stop anytime you need, but I was like, no, like I can't stop. My ego made me not stop. It was at Pilates in the Clouds, which I've seen the studio online for years and years and years, so it was almost like very surreal, like actually walking in. But it was so much fun. The Pilates instructor was so lovely, and I wouldn't say I'm like a Pilates expert, but I feel like I've done my fair share of Pilates, and that was by far the hardest class I've ever done. Also, which added on to this, it was an hour class, and normally I feel like classes are 45 minutes, and that you wouldn't think that extra 15 minutes does much. It does. But yeah, it was so good. Like I really enjoyed it. Now it's been like a few decent hours, and I'm already starting to feel sore, so I'm really excited to wake up tomorrow and see how I feel. I also did so many movements in the class that I've never ever done in any Pilates class before, so I probably just like worked muscles that have never really been worked before. It also really took me back because I've never done a private, like I suppose I used to do PT, so that's like private gym, but doing private Pilates really took me back to doing private ballet lessons. I forgot how much you had to push yourself when someone's just staring at you and not like looking at somewhere else, and you can kind of be like. Also, it was kind of warmer in London today. I feel like I finally understand when people who live here go, whoa, it was like a warmer day today. It was like 12 degrees, because in Australia, I'm like anything below 20, too cold. But here it was 10 or 11 degrees today, and it felt quite warm. I did have my jacket on and everything, but I had an ice to match it today instead of a warm. I understand when people are like, oh, it's a warm one today, and it's like 11 degrees. I do have my leggings on underneath my jeans, which is a really cute look. Yeah, today made me feel like it gave me a taste into living here. I think doing things alone makes you feel like you're local. Leaving this morning, and then I went to the shops, and then I popped home for a bit, and then I went to my Pilates class, feeling like I'm walking to my local tube station and then walking to Pilates and going to the shops. It just made me feel like I lived here, which I'm sure a lot of actual local Londoners are like, this is like a holiday version of living here, not actually living here, but it still just made me feel like I lived here, and I loved it. Since I got home around like 3:30, got some Joes of course for lunch, and just spent the afternoon doing some work. Feels like 9 p.m, but it's like 5:30 because the sun set like an hour and a half ago. But it has been nice to just have a chill afternoon. As I said, we're pretending we live here for a week, so having like an afternoon to work at home just makes us feels like a bit of a reset. Got all the emails up to date, did some editing, so I hope you're keen to come along and pretend like I live here for a week. We even want to do like a bit of a food shop and make breakfast at home and maybe some lunches and dinners as well. We've really just been eating every single meal out for over 2 weeks now, so I think, like, you know when you just are craving some home cooked and even just homemade meals in general. One, to save money because it is very expensive, not only eating out with every meal, but also when it's in pounds and we have to double it for the Australian dollar. But also just to have that sense of like hominess of making your own food at home. We also need to go pick up our big suitcases from Maddie because we dropped them off at her place before we did our little travels. But yeah, that is my very long-winded update to start this vlog. So I've been talking for 13 minutes straight. Look how beautiful this kitchen is. Got a little supplement and chocolate station happening over here. The essentials, really. Actually, I haven't had these today. I did get a few questions in my last London vlog when I was saying that I've been taking this new hormone supplement. This isn't sponsored, by the way. But yeah, I said that I've been taking this new hormone supplement and my period came on time, which is shocking when traveling. It is the Balance Hormone Supplement from Whole Health Studio. I've been taking those, and I've also been taking this Healthy Skin, plus to try and keep my immune system up, some Armour Force as well. Honestly, I mean, I've only had one period, but I was really expecting to not get my period at all because whenever I travel, I seem to skip a period. But I got my period on time with no pain. So I'm obviously not a professional. Take everything that I say with a grain of salt, and of course always talk to your doctor before taking anything, but seem to work wonders for the first month. I'm going to continue taking them. My skin's also been pretty good. I had a few major breakouts like after my period, so I don't know if that was my hormones kind of like going crazy for a second, but since then I've got one here, and then other than that it's all clear, which I'm very happy about. Even when my skin was breaking out really badly on my cheek, it just like, whenever my skin's doing well, I forget how much huge breakouts just affect my confidence so much and make me feel so down, and like I just don't want to do anyone. Oh, okay. I just don't want to see anyone do anything. So I'm very glad that she's cleared up a bit, and then it's just only this one. I don't mind one, I don't mind two, just when it's just like so many on each cheek, it just gets too much. Good morning! Well, I was gonna say we're really giving locals this morning because we just like ran down to our local Joe's on our street, just got a little cheeky matcha and a coffee, just jumped on like a little crew neck. I was just like, this is what it must feel like. We are getting ready. Georgia's a few steps ahead of me. Classic. I'm gonna do my skincare. I've got a fresh little box of literally the best skincare product in the entire world. I knew I was going to run out mid-holiday and I simply couldn't have that. I feel like a broken record at this point, but for any of you who don't know or need more convincing, this is literally like my skin savior at this point. It is the Keto Skin Mochi Skin Serum, which is hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and onsen water. I chop and change my skincare quite a bit just because like I feel like I never have found like the perfect products, except for this August 2022. Yeah, so it's been well over a year of me using this now. My skin also, look at her, she's doing quite well.
She's gorgeous.
Look at that side. giving clear. Actually, I cannot even tell you the amount I notice when I don't use this. Like I might go like a day without it or something, or a day or two without it, and my skin is just like more textured, less plump and dewy. And I mean, it's in the name, it's literally called mochi skin serum. It's supposed to make your skin feel like mochi, the dessert's what's really like.
Oh,
did not know that.
I didn't.
Wow.
Oh, that's fun.
So I'm gonna wash my face and then I'm gonna do my skincare. I'm just gonna do this and then this. I feel like also just a little fun fact for you. Sorry, I'm in a little bit of a silly goofy mood this morning. Don't completely dry your face before putting hyaluronic acid on. It needs moisture on your face to like soak up. I do like a pump-ish, sometimes more if I feel like my skin needs more, which I feel like in the cold weather here my skin's been drying out so much more, so my skin needs the extra hydration.
Just glowy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why did you doing that?
I don't know. I'm so sick. I only brought like my absolute staple skincare on this trip away. So I literally just cleanse, do this, and then put moisturizer on. And then that's been my skincare. Also, recently I've been adding in glow drops to my moisturizer. And can I just say, I glow so much with them. They really do what they're supposed to. Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have a discount code with Kita Skin. If you aren't convinced already, I don't know what else to tell you. If you have problematic skin like myself, it has never aggravated, it's only soothed it, especially when I'm having bad breakouts as well. I feel like when I use that, the texture's better, but the redness goes down so much, which is huge when you've got like so many angry pimples. But also, I mean, I've seen so many people with clear, beautiful skin use it, and it just like makes their skin texture so much better and just like looks so glowy and healthy all the time. Code with Kita is SOF10 always, and that'll get you 10% off the whole website. If you want to treat yourself to a little Christmas present or start the new year with a good skincare routine, I obviously couldn't recommend more. Now it's time to do makeup. Also recently got this concealer the first week we were here. It's the Kozas concealer. There you go.
Thank you.
And I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury concealer for well over a year, and I prefer the Kozas. I'm actually not sure what's cheaper. You really don't need much at all, so start with that, because I
don't like putting too much on.
No,
anyway.
yeah, and I like always accidentally do, don't I? Delivery from Madison. Welcome. I love this. What's happening to the both of you?
Against the wind.
Nice work. I chose today not to bring an umbrella, didn't I? Yeah. Bye guys. Have fun. Love you. See you soon. Good luck out there. Oh my goodness. I look so good with my bun and my hoodie.
You really do.
That's the ambience.
How are you doing? Oh my god!
Oh, it's getting heavier. Puzzle! Oh, Christmas trees. La 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 la. Do you know where that's from? Gilmore Girls. It's like the changing scenes. It'll just be like la.
Setting me up for failure because you know I've never watched Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just being silly. We are off to see Elf the musical. Oh my gosh, my earrings are literally dingling so much.
I love it.
These earrings touch my other earrings and they make little like jingling sounds, so I really feel like I walk around sounding like Tinkerbell. Just like going, can you hear it?
Love it.
I also think I've never done a bun this good in my entire life.
Playing.
And I didn't even try, which is of course the times it works out. Because now when I ever try and recreate it, it won't work.
Girlhood.
Oh, Christmas tree. I can't see. I love walking past all the houses and seeing the Christmas trees.
No, it's literally one of my favorite parts.
Me too. And you feel like you're getting like an insight into
Their home.
yeah. Anyway, it's just a giving. I love seeing other people's homes.
Me too.
Sometimes when I see an open home, I just want to go in and just like just to see how they've like decorated.
Yeah.
I'm also wearing Maddie's coat. If you're wondering where this coat's come from, no, I didn't just buy it. Although I do love it.
Oh, you know what it's kind of giving?
What?
A bit of, like in the best way possible, Cruella de Vil.
So true.
I love it.
I'm very excited. We're meeting Maddie first for some dinner. Not sure where we're going just yet. We haven't booked anywhere. Is that a bit silly? Maybe. But it's a Tuesday. So we're just hoping we can get in somewhere. I think the backup plan is Chipotle. And I'm always here for some Chipotle. And then we're going to see the musical, which I'm very excited about. I have no idea what to expect with this musical because I think it's relative. Like I think it only started showing a couple of weeks ago. There's another Christmas tree. But I love the movie. So I'm interested to see how they turn it into a musical and what songs that they do, and I don't know. I'm just excited to see a show. We haven't seen a show being here yet. Go on, take it back. Why isn't this fixed? Oh, sorry. 3, 2, 1, 7. Oh, it's empty. Oh, it's not. We're getting snacks for the show. My haul is salted caramel, lint, and plain dairy milk. What's yours? I've gone for swirl bites. Wow. Caramel crispy. Crispy. Yeah. Lindor salted caramel. Malteser reindeer. Class. Mars bar. Classic. The walk. Marvelous vacation. Are we allowed these in there? Probably not. We're gonna hide them. We didn't see it here. I need to take this jacket off. No. I really like it. Look at our seats. They're great. They're great. They're great. We got our snacks in undetected. She's going in for the chalky.
As you should.
Through me. We are having a day where we feel like locals, right? Yeah, we are. We're at Joe's. Blessing. Are we surprised? The guy who served me was like, "What's your name again?" I was like, "Sophie." He's like, "You were here yesterday." Yeah, I was. We've come to Joe's to do a bit of work. Get yourself a bestie. No, what's it?
Every bestie duo needs to have a coffee drinker and a matcha drinker.
And then of course, the Joe's Pub. I'm gonna miss this so much. Already.
I almost like hate you for introducing me.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what I was gonna say. Does anyone know what vanilla milk is? I'd love to try.
And after this, we're gonna go book shopping. I'm gonna take Georgia to Dawn Books, which is like probably the most beautiful bookstore I've ever been in.
I'm so excited.
Oh, like the one in Bath comes close. Very excited. Also washed my hair. Oh, it feels good.
New woman.
I wonder how many Joe's sandwiches I've eaten in this trip.
Like at least 30.
Surely.
I'd love to like try and make it at home on like toast or something.
I reckon pesto is the secret.
Yeah.
But you can get like kind of thin bread. I will eat it flat. Also, there is a man upstairs reading a guitar.
Crocheting.
We were like, okay. So intrigued to
He's
hear.
like halfway through
Yeah.
the first book.
Yeah.
Like,
What are your thoughts?
I want to know.
I'm like, who's told you to read this book? Stand so far back to show you my outfit. We are about to go meet our friend Sophie for lunch, and then we're going to do a little bit of a shop. Then we're going to Winter Wonderland. We're going to meet Maddie there. We booked in ice skating and a little like ice slide, and I'm just so excited. I'm excited to see how it compares to the Edinburgh Christmas markets. A little red bow in my hair for Christmas. I'm wearing Maddie's coat again. I love it. I feel like a teddy bear. Just rolled out of bed and I've been racking my brain as to how to do this for the entire week. I think the girls are still asleep as well, so hopefully they won't hear me. I want to propose to the both of them to be my maid of honour. My maid of honours, if you will, my maids of honour. They're both my absolute best friends in the entire world, and I simply want both of them to be my maid of honour. We leave London tomorrow and then I won't see Maddie I don't know the next time I'm gonna see Maddie. Like, it could literally be like my hands. So I obviously want to ask her in person. I've not gotten anything to give them, which I kind of wanted to, but it just hasn't been anything that I've seen that I'm like, I really want to get them that, so I don't know what to do. I was kind of thinking of creating like a slideshow, point presentation or something, but I've just realised that my computer is dead and my charger is in the room where Maddie is sleeping, and I don't want to go in there and wake her up. Do I literally just kneel on the ground and propose to them? I don't know. I'm thirsty. I know it doesn't have to be anything massive, but I want to do something that's kind of special. I'm thinking I want to do a slideshow and then take them out for breakfast. But I need to start making the slideshow because I don't know when either of them are going to wake up. I'll keep you updated.
Before we put things on, can you both just take a seat? A little presentation. We've got some backup. Oh my god. Over the years that I have known you both, bestest friends ever, and I literally couldn't choose one. When did you make that? This morning. And you were like, were you vlogging this morning? I was like, okay, I'm kidding.
Cheers. Made up on it. Comment to Reformation. I saw this cardigan the first day that we were here, and I've been either looking for a cheaper version slash like telling myself if I'm still thinking about it by the end of our time in London, then I'll consider it. And I've not found anything that just comes close to like the fit, the colour, the quality. I'm just trying on some different sizes. This is a medium. I'm going to try on a small next. Ooh, this is a size small. I don't know if I want the more like slouchy fit. Honestly, not a huge difference. This is definitely the better length. I feel like the arms really are the only thing that feels different. The arms are a bit tighter on this. Oh, I love. Do you love it? That's so cute. Unbuttoned is so cute. Do you like the top one? Oh, it's so cute. I think I like this fit better than me. Yeah. It's so cute with the shoe. This is a very good basic white tee as well. We've really just got the Christmas music playing in here, and it's making the whole experience 10 out of 10. I just put the layers back on. Full after
Read. Just having my chocolate dessert. Procrastinating, packing up my suitcase.
Me too! I've just been watching Christmas episodes of Gossip Girl and Friends to get in the New York Christmas spirit. But yeah, we are also very much procrastinating. Oh, I had too many Pringles. I feel a bit sick. We're also very much procrastinating packing our suitcases. This is my current situation. It's honestly not as bad as it looks. These are all clean clothes that we've washed. We've done a couple loads of washing while being here. Getting that in there doesn't look too overwhelming. But it's always the little things like your skincare and makeup and chargers and just like little things that I feel like add up, and then you're like, oh, I've got to add in that. Oh, I've got to add in that. We've got a taxi booked for 4:30 a.m. in the morning, and we've been going to bed at around 1 to 2 a.m. recently, so I feel like I think it's like 9:30ish right now. I'm not tired in the slightest. Like, I feel wide awake, and I'm really scared that I'm not. Should I turn the light on? Oh yeah, that's better. I'm really scared that I'm not going to be able to fall asleep and get like no sleep whatsoever. But I really got myself to blame for that. We've been saying all afternoon that it feels so weird knowing that we're leaving London tomorrow. Like, I feel like because we came here and then went away and then came back, this has felt like a base and kind of like homey. So it feels weird leaving knowing it's like, I don't know the next time I'm going to be back here. And it was so sad saying goodbye to Maddie because she's just moved here. I don't know the next time I'm going to see her. Like, we were saying that is literally the next time I'm going to see her when it's my hands. Obviously, like, she's living here, so she's not planning to come back to Australia. I don't have any plans to come back in the near future. So that was really sad, and I just felt really sad after that. I also haven't debriefed after asking the girls to be my maid of honors. I keep saying maid of honors, maids of honor. It was so sweet. It was like very low-key, obviously. I mean, you saw it. I made the slideshow this morning, but I just love them so much, and I loved both of their reactions. And after I asked them, I took them out for breakfast, and we were just like chatting and stuff, and they just kept being like, wow, like it's crazy that we're your maids of honor in your wedding. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it, and I would love to know anyone who watches my videos who is married. When does it start to feel real that you're like actually having your wedding day? Like, it's like your wedding. And I think because we haven't really started planning anything yet, it just feels like it's this like fake thing, or like it's not really happening. I don't know, I can't explain it. So it's like, I just can't believe like the day that I feel like you grow up thinking about and thinking, oh, when I get married, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've now got my maids of honor, and like it's now happening. Like, it's not happening till 2025, so it's still far away. But the reason I wanted to kind of ask them now, because I obviously wanted to ask Maddie in person and not over FaceTime or anything, and the fact that I had both Georgia and Maddie together as well, the timing just obviously really worked out. So yeah, I just can't believe it. It's just so exciting. And there was just multiple times where we'd all just look at each other and be like, whoa, like this is crazy. Obviously I've talked about it to the both of them. You always talk about like, oh, like I wonder who'd be my maid of honor, and like Maddie and I have known each other since we were like 13, so we've had the conversation so much, and now it's like, it's crazy that like now it's a reality. Anyway, I'm gonna pack my bag. I cannot believe we go to New York tomorrow. All day I've just been saying it doesn't feel real that I'm not going to see Maddie for potentially a couple of years. It doesn't feel real that I've just asked my maids of honor to be my maids of honor. It doesn't feel real that we're going to New York tomorrow. Why does life just never feel real? Anyway, I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna pack. I'm also like 81% through Once Upon a Broken Heart. The other night we tried to go to bed early, which is I'm really scared it's gonna happen tonight as well. But we tried to go to bed early, so I was like reading before bed. I think we went to bed around 10, and I didn't get sleepy until at least like 1. So I picked up this book at 16% and then put it down at 65%. So I did a huge chunk of it in one night. I'm kind of hoping I can finish it tonight. I'm loving it. I feel like, one, because I binged it, so I feel like the story is just like, I feel like it's felt really short, but I think it's just because I read so much in like one sitting. I'm loving it, and I'm so excited to read the second book because I've heard that the second book is the best in the series. So, and then I think I've got a Christmas read that I'm going to read next in New York, one that I bought in the first week of London. I've never heard anyone talk about it, which is always a little bit scary, but that was how I was with the book that I read before, Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Book Club Hotel, and I loved that book. I gave it a 4.5 star. But this is my next book, and I'm excited to read a physical book again. Great text. Smells really good. A holly jolly ever after. Anyway, I need to get all of this into this, so wish me luck. I think I've done it. This is everything, looking a lot fuller than it was when I packed it the first time, but that's all packed in there. Everything's in packing cubes. I've got my toiletries back in the morning, which I obviously like want to wash my face first, so I'll clip that up. Outfit for the airport is here. I found this also that I bought first week we were here, and I can't wait to have a little Blair Waldorf moment in New York with a little red headband. Hard to believe we're gonna be in New York this time tomorrow.
Like I
can't believe it. No.
Like we're just flying back to Australia.
Yeah,
actually.
it feels like we are going home. Crazy. Well, I'm gonna end this London vlog off now. I hope you've enjoyed coming along with this week. I think it's been very kind of all over the place, hopefully in the best way. And I hope it's convinced you that I need to live here as well. It's been
Not allowed.
It's been very fun pretending that I live in London anyway, or pretending that we live in London. But I love you all so, so much. I hope you're excited for the New York vlog, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Space Girls out.